Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. We were going to do a Snake Man Striker. Really? Is that what we're going to do? Why were we going to do a Snake Man Striker? Why do I care about a Snake Man Striker? Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Well, I guess might as well do some of these other ones. We'll get some points. Oh, right. I got the Iron Fist here. Hold off on that. Where did I put the... Oh, it hasn't arrived yet. Right. Oh, no, it is. There it is. Right, we got our crew already. Alright. It is not up there, which means it probably wouldn't get there. Because I think it's over here, right? Yes. Alright, never mind. Alright, so, yeah, we need a yeah, I don't think we need to do a Snake Man Striker, right? Just return to base. I hear you can melee tiles now. I haven't tried it, but yeah, I did see that. There are some people returning, and some items being sent around. Got those reinforced Osiren crates. Let's go ahead and get those opened up. I actually kind of assumed that we were done with Osiren at this point, but apparently not. Alright, an alien communicator, an incinerator and incinerator clips, and top secret files. We do not need most of those. Okay. Well, I suppose I can get rid of some damaged zombie parasites and zombie parasites, huh? You were done with Osiren, but Osiren wasn't done with you? Apparently not. Apparently not. Let's see. Alien communicator I don't need for anything, so let's sell that. Top secret files, we've gotten everything out of those. Okay. Let's get some land surveys just because. Alright, is there anything that I want to make here? We got no hacking. We've got, actually, we do have some bio-extraction. Chrysalid corpses. And that's it. Wait a second, I thought we had something else that we could do. Oh, right, Vampire Knights, you can't actually get any energetic blood plasma out of them. Funny thing, just finished watching Stream 57, and you said, I'm sure we're done with Osiren back then, too. Yeah, it's, I mean, to a certain extent, there's also a difference between, like, done with dealing with them, done with needing to deal with them, and whether we're actually done with getting any missions for them. I've not gotten a mummy corpse, so we're gonna need some more of those. Shadowbat, I guess I don't have enough of those. Hey Farron, Mad Martin, how's it going? Mandatory fun time. Okay, so no bio-extraction. Are there components that I want to do? No. Maintenance? No. Basic components? I can make those out of Illyrium, but I don't really care. Oh, I know what I can do. Actually, first of all, can I do... No, it looks like I can't get any stuff out of the... Yeah, I do need a full workshop to get Illyrium from stuff, so... transfer to a Forbidden City. Grenades. Let's transfer that many. Make more turbo laser snipers. Every agent needs one. Yeah, I have been kind of considering making some more of the, and like the carbines and the, scatter turbo lasers and stuff like that. Tassoth Autopsy. Dissection revealed a cybernetic organism possessed of strange power. Inside the body cavity is a small power unit, but no identifiable organs. The power is transmitted throughout the body by a bioelectric transmission system. The body wholly lacks bones or any other supporting structure. Once dead, the power stops, and the creature becomes a lifeless ragdoll of oozing alien flesh and fluids. The only other internal construction is a pair of ceramic cells, which, if energized, briefly revive the creature. You know what this means? We don't have to debone these things before sending them to the mess hall. Oh, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. Pew pew. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Why not? Ooh, you have terrible weapons. Alright, can I see the UFO yet? No. Alright. Hey there, little sectoid. Guess what? Pew pew. One enemy killed, one corpse recovered, one alien alloys. Tazran gets no stat bonuses. Sell off all that stuff. And no awards either. Alright, plasma grenades, manufacture, new production. What is it, basic component? Yeah. Alright, I'm never gonna get these, so let's hide them. I probably will... I'm not getting enough precision plasma to make that matter, or plasma destroyer. I'm not gonna want to make any blaster bombs. Or sniper rifle clips. Okay. Plasma grenades. I've got 212 available. I'll get 2 Illyrium for each. Let's just go with 100 for now. 47 days. Well, that is going to take a long time. Alright, research completed on Tassoth Creation Datapad. This device contains complete information on how to breed Tassoths from scratch. It is crucial to the process of creating the unstoppable army of Dagon. While we are unable to duplicate the process, we understand enough of it to disrupt it. We should hack into the alien factory mainframe and substitute the original files with our own. This will cause the entire facility to break down and eventually explode when the Zerbite buildup in its system reaches critical mass. This should eliminate the Tassoth menace, or at least delay it for a long time. That menace that we have not really seen yet. We can now research Destroy Tassoth Factory. Leads to Into the Depths, and then Deep Sea Operations. Required by Zerbite and Aquaplastic Purchasing? Naval Expedition and Sea Guard. Okay. I've got a fighter. Let's go pew pew. Pew pew. UFO destroyed. Game hung up for a second there. Alright, got another fighter. Pew pew again. A waspite, alien research. Interesting. Right, you don't have any, Okay, since I have the Iron Fist, let's go to Ayers Rock. Quick craft. Can I save this stuff? Is there a hotkey for saving the equipment so that I can load it on another craft? Control S. That's not it. Alt S. Shift S. Nope. Because I just want to, like, put all of this stuff on the other craft. Go ahead and move you down since you're wounded. And we're going to need some new armor here. If there is, you don't know it. F5 might work. Ah, okay. There we go. So that's save, and then what would be load? F8 for quick load. Okay. Well, it's not F8. Maybe I didn't actually save that. Oh well. It's not a big deal. F9, okay. Maybe down there. Alright, there we go. Get some plasma pistols on board, a plasma caster, plasma sub-rifle. Plasma rifles, heavy plasmas. We'll put a cyclone on it as well. Alright, manufacture. We need to make some power armor here and other things, so let's go for personal armor. So power suits. We can get quite a few of them, it looks like. Let's go with 10. Juggernaut suits. I can trade some of these away. Let's go with 4. And Stormtrooper armor. Let's also get 4. Okay, so oh, I don't have enough workshop space available. Alright. The stream is so convenient. Closet Yeti finished his today's stream. Now this starts. Hey! That sounds great. Okay. So we're going to make that armor, and then we'll make another craft. Let's go ahead and sell off the Jeeves, too. We do not need that anymore. And we'll make another, we'll make a fighter craft here. Pew pew. UFO destroyed. I really need to stop wasting missiles there. Sentry ship, alien retaliation. Alright, training finished at Machu Picchu for Patrick Kreutz. And training finished at Great Zimbabwe for a Scooter. And we have another light fighter alien advent, whatever thingy doos. Neural. UFO destroyed. Do I have any soldiers from your starting ones left? Yes, most of them. I lost a couple, but I do still have some with, yeah, and it's not an Iron Man run, and I stopped, letting them die after a little bit, just because you really do lose a lot of, good stuff out of them. Let's see, where are, yeah, original member, Ariyaru's one. AuldDragon is not. Zakat is obviously not. Ex-Gemini is not. Well, Bunny is not. Cody is not. Oh, Hunter of Wisdom obviously is not. Borak. Oh, also, we have the hybrid rather than the USA flag. Mr. Wolverine, you're an original member? Alright. Let's see. Roger C4 Wilco is. I don't think Kijikun is. Kimball is not. Unleash Shot Plasma is not. Dracophile, I believe, is? No. Elmandretta is not. Lassie is not. Lassie does have Commended, though. Sierra Mike is not. Richie Spaceman is not. Tobias is not. Forham obviously is not. Burhard is not. Canis Rufus is. Mr. Wolverine is. Yep. So I think we lost 2 of our original members. Obviously, Colonel Krukov 2 is not. Yeah, we lost 2 of our original members over the time. If you use that careful approach... Yeah, it's a habit for me to click the other thing. And Nuclear Jackal has redeemed some ham for history. What book and page would you like? There's a few out there now. There we go. Is that it? Yeah, it looks like it. Well, they all want him. Sure, we'll go ahead and do this. Exercise caution, there may be operatives in the UFO. Alright, Tozran, out we go. It is still nighttime. 398, okay. Yeah, I don't have it set to remember disabled weapons, though. So I'd have to disable them every time. So I might as well just hit the other button. Have I seen where the UFO is? No. Well, it's not going to be up there. Well, I heard a door. Rude. No, you're not on fire. You are injured a little bit. Stand out of the fire. Get dead. Alright, 23 total points. No new score. 2 plasma caster clips. Warden of Southeast Asia, Tozran, 2nd award. Night Owl, Tozran, 3rd award. And Bane of Sectoid, Tozran, 1st award. Can you be named after... You mean have a fighter ship named for you? I think you already have an agent. Eh, sure, why not? Epicosy can do this. Alright. I kinda hate these industrial maps. Oh, there it is. It's a bit of damage there. It's a little bit of damage. Rude. Huh. Haven't seen something all the way over there blow up very often. No line of fire. There we go. 2 enemies killed, 2 corpses recovered, 2 navigation, 17 alien alloys. Recently bought a 750-page book filled to the brim with illustrations of historical clothing. Nice, yeah. Anything with good artwork like that is very nice. +1 stamina, +3 accuracy for Epicosi. We got a plasma rifle and a plasma sub-rifle. Transfer over to Atlantis, the UFO navigation. Keystone, Night Owl, and Overwatcher. First award... First award for Keystone and Night Owl for Epicosi, and 5th award for Overwatcher. Come over there. Now I'll do aggressive attack. No, get your butt back here. UFO destroyed. Come on. Nope. Cut it out. I don't have a very brave person here, unfortunately. Yeah, go ahead and do... All aliens killed in crash. Auto recovery initiated. Very nice. Only got 14 alien alloys that time. Plasma rifle and a plasma caster. Red Dwarf doesn't need to do it. Sputnik, you... Okay, Red Dwarf does have to do it. Just go up to the Taklamakan Desert. Alright, so, let's see. Let's get that ham for history going. Let's see, that was 398. This is the mature period. Alright, and this is... Let's see, it's going to be a part of a document. The Poem of the Righteous Sufferer. Let's just go ahead and get into this mission. It's fine. 1 whole year to the next, the appointed time passed. As I turned around, it was more and more terrible. My ill luck was on the increase. I could find no good fortune. I called to my god. He did not show his face. I prayed to my goddess. She did not raise her head. The diviner with his inspection did not get to the bottom of it. Nor did the dream interpreter with his incense clear up my case. I beseeched a dream spirit, but it did not enlighten me. The exorcist with his ritual did not appease divine wrath. What bizarre actions everywhere. I looked behind. Persecution, harassment. Like one who had not made libations to his god, nor invoked his goddess with a food offering. Who was not wont to prostrate, nor seen to bow down. From whose mouth supplication and prayer were wanting. Who skipped holy days, despised festivals. Who was neglectful, omitted the god's rites. Who had not taught his people reverence and worship. Who did not invoke his god, but ate his food offering. Who snubbed his goddess, brought her no flower offering, like one possessed who forgot his lord, who casually wore a solemn oath by his god. I indeed seemed such a one. So basically this is a prayer about someone who is suffering something. There's quite a bit of writing about this, and it looks like it's a pretty long one. Let's see. That was the start of Tablet 2. Tablet 2 is long, and it's in pretty good shape up until the end. There's a Tablet 4, which is not in as good shape. So if you want to see, if you want to know what the description of that tablet is, that is on page 392 to 394. If anyone wants me to read a bit more about that. Alright, so let's see where the UFO is here. Long May says immediately redeem some ham for history. Go and reserve some time units. Get dead. Just run up, shoot him in the back. Solid 6th award and a Night Owl 2nd award for Lassie. Not enough avalanche missiles. Alright, let's get some more. Actually, you know what? Oh, no. I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. Sounded interesting, so sure. Alright. We have a sectoid terror ship. Rearming. You're rearming. You're getting repairs. Alright, who cares about the rearming then? Ah, you lost your pilot. Because Tazrin is wounded for 2 days. Alright, let's get Moobot on. Wow, this one really does not want to be caught, does it? Alright, terror ship. There we go, UFO crash lands. And that vessel's gonna be busy repairing it for quite a while. Rax Savage is back at Ayers Rock. Alright. Alien base activity. Come get me. UFO destroyed. UFO navigation in Atlantis. I know. They're coming. Not enough special materials to produce power suit. Ah. Alright, let's see what we have left over then. Okay, what do I need? Alien alloys. Okay. So that's what we ran out of. Do we have any here? No, I have aquaplastics, though. I have a lot of aquaplastics. Okay, we'll just make some. It's just money. Alright, so let's read some more about that one. Alright, the poem of the Righteous Sufferer is a poetic monologue, opening and concluding with hymns, that tells how a certain noble gentleman, once important and prosperous, for no apparent reason was driven to disgrace and disease by the god Marduk. His story is set forth as exemplary of the two sides of divine character, anger and forgiveness, as an exemplary of the unfathomable will of the gods. The poem opens with a hymn setting forth contrasts of Marduk's nature and then proceeds to the narrative. The speaker loses his luck and his personal defenses are lowered, exposing him to misfortune. He consults experts to no avail. He loses favor at court and paints a vivid picture of 7 base conspirators excitedly clamoring over the advantages they plan to take of his downfall. Physical disintegration sets in, followed by social ostracism. He is reviled everywhere and suffers financial setbacks. He loses his post, and a long period of depression and foreboding ensues. He still hopes for deliverance. As Tablet 2 opens, a year has passed. Prayer and consultation are to no avail. One would think he was godless, but he was always scrupulous in his observances of God and sovereign. Does that matter? Can anyone hope to understand the will of the gods? People's fortunes rise and fall. What is the lesson in that? The speaker has no further opportunity for reflection as he comes down with a textbook of illnesses. Pains, agonies, malfunction, disability crush him. He can neither eat nor drink. He falls bedridden and writhes helplessly in filth and torment. Continued consultations with experts yield nothing. He is given up for lost. His tomb is made ready. Grave goods set out, his wretched obituary written. Gloom settles over his loved ones. As he lapses into the coma of death, the sufferer, whose name is now revealed to be Shubshi Meshre Shakan, let's see, and there's a note there. A high official of the reign of the Kassite king Nasi Marutash, early 13th century BC, is known to have borne this name. He may be identical with the author of this poem. So he sees a dream visitant, a young man in fine clothes, perhaps a personification of the speaker's own self in better days. The apparition promises him relief and dries up his sores. The ministrant speaks on behalf of a lady who, as Botero has suggested, may be Sarpanitum, Marduk's wife. She may have interceded with her husband on behalf of the sufferer, a common motif in Mesopotamian literature. Compare angst against Enlil's anger. In Tablet 3, lines 16 to 18, the sufferer tries vainly to convince his skeptical family of the truth of what he saw. In a second vision, a man washes him off with water and massages him. In a third, a female figure intercedes for him in oblique terms. Thereupon, a scholar appears with a written text that contains the wording of his release. Tablet 3, line 41. Signs are sent to the people, so the people will believe. Marduk forgives him his misdeeds. The sufferer's illnesses are thereupon cured. He begins to eat and drink. He gets out of bed and testifies to his health. And there is more about that, if people want that. Find mini base located. I find these kind of boring now, but alright. Kira, Lithriandel, and Tidal Rabbit get back on board. Get some things equipped. Okay, transfer to Ayers Rock. Actually, no. Let's transfer to Atlantis for now. Just get that over there for the moment. Chem weapons. Can transfer these. And explosives. Get that one blaster bomb transferred over there. And there were some boomer organs that I want to get rid of. I do not need these. Okay, before we go in there... That's not what I'm looking for. Right, that's what it is. I have not gotten a Chthonite Soldier, or Navigator researched, or Commander. Probably not going to get a Commander. Hey, Ziggy Zap, how's it going? But there's just 2 that we have not gotten. Okay. Do we have on here... a Mine Probe? We do. Okay, good. Soldier should be pretty easy to get. Discovered the venerable comedian Victor Bourget last week. Yeah. There's some great old comedians and musicians and stuff like that out there. I actually credit Mystery Science Theater 3000 for getting me to like black and white movies. Because so many of the bad movies they played were black and white, and it didn't bother me that much that they were black and white. Whereas before that, I didn't like black and white movies. Alright, Batsko Screech has a Mine Probe, so that's good. Alright, Lithriandel, you can carry some more stuff. Let's see what we've got for you. I did not put more medkits on, unfortunately. I should have. I don't have enough stun rods either. Did I lose some stuff? Here, Tidal Rabbit, you can have a Power Mace then. 354. 238. 344. 346. 342. 344. 348. 350. 346, 340, 352, 234, 354. Mad Martin, you get one of these. You get that then. Holy cow, I see one already? And he's got a Plasma Destroyer already. That's lovely. Alright, where's Batsko Screech? Let's see what you are. He is a soldier. Alright. You take a normal damage from choke, but the problem is that if I don't kill you, if I try to move up to you, you'll probably, fire that, right? No. Alright. That works. Well, he's overstunned now. Alright, I'm probably going to have someone watch that spot. Okay, go ahead and stand there. stand there. Lithriandel. That's fine. There's not going to be anything up this way, but we'll use TV's Frank to check it out anyway. No, and same thing over here. Alright, Magna Dracomon. Come up here. Jasmine over here. Batsko Screech can kind of wait here, I think. Alright, this is actually a better place to have a wide swath of shooting people, so let's go ahead and bring you down. Tattle Rabbit. Who's on first can come in here. Alright, Kid of Burden, you'll come down this way. Kira, you come over this way. Lord T-Rat, you come over here. Psi-Sight might be pretty useful on this mission. Agent Wavy can come this way. Actually, Agent Wavy, you'd be better off coming this way, since we don't have anyone going that way. And Bats will leave you there for now. So you can mind probe any aliens that we see. Hey, little bunny, how's it going? Well, I think we just got grenaded. Yep. Can we get some reaction fire first from you guys, please? Okay. Wow, that was a lot of front armor damage. That was a lot of front armor damage. Okay, nothing up that way. Really? Or there was just an alien up here in the corner, apparently, at the start. Mr. Wolverine, I actually turned off the blocking links thing, so links are available now. You can post them, it's fine. I mean, if it's part of a conversation, I don't mind that. You take full damage from laser, but you do have 50 front armor. 50 armor across the board. This does do 60 damage, so... Pew pew! Excellent. And you can still shoot. Mad Martin can come down here. Nope, Mad Martin can't come down here. We get Lord T-Rat. Mad Martin can now come down here. Silicoids have armor that rocks. Fired! That's fine, Mr. Wolverine. You can link to that. It's a museum. I don't have a problem with linking to a museum. Alright, so an alien came out here. Let's go ahead and see if we can find where he is. Is he up here? No. Alright, there he is. What are you, sir? You were a soldier. Well, we have one already, so... Pew pew! You're not going to be able to shoot from there. Yeah, you'll be able to shoot. The USA has that Smithsonian Museum system, right? Yes, and it's definitely one of the highlights of the DC area. If you're ever in the DC area for a few days, definitely check it out. It is well worth it. Quite a few different museums. Obviously, some of the more popular ones are like the Air and Space Museum and the Natural History Museum. But there's plenty across the board for whatever you like. Unless it's Mesopotamian stuff. They do not have a whole lot of that. One of these days, you'll have to just outright do some edutainment games for your stream. I could do Number Munchers. That was always one of my favorites as a kid. Okay, we do not connect up here, huh? Alright. Nothing there. Alright. TV's Frank. Oregon Trail, the dysentery simulator. I do have an Oregon Trail playthrough on my channel. It was one of my very early subscriber rewards. I think it's on the miscellaneous Let's Plays as opposed to having... because it's just one video. Oh, that connects up there. Alright. Well, in that case, Agent Wavy, you come up around here. Mr. Mazeman. Come down here. Alright, Kid of Burden. You come down here as well. Alright. Is it possible for one crew member to survive till the end? If you're playing normally, I mean, yeah, it's certainly possible. Anything's possible, really. It's certainly possible for you to play it normally, Iron Man, and not lose anyone, but it's certainly not common, shall we say. Alright, you go ahead and set up there. Have I seen any stairs? Not really. Alright, you go ahead and get there. Come on over there. Alright, he's still unconscious. Alright, we do have stairs over there. Run that way. I don't actually have that enabled right now, Ariar, because all we have left is one dog. Does anyone actually play this in Iron Man? I mean, I've seen people play it where they don't, you know, they really don't reload often and stuff like that. I like to keep these, you know, the named agents alive, and especially with this game, it's so important to have good agents for so much of it that I kind of want to have everyone survive as long as possible. Actually, come over here. And Bats, do you have a medkit? You do not. Well, I suppose you can punch them if they wake up. Although that might kill them. You'd hope they give the rats armor in one of the updates. Yeah, it would be really nice. Pew pew. I think he had a plasma destroyer. Alright, down the stairs we go. You've moved enough. Maybe if you put enough of them together in close proximity, they'll gain psi power. That's an actual Planescape monster, by the way. It's in the Planescape Monsters Compendium. No, it's in the Planescape box set, the Cranium Rats. Ex-Gemini, you can recycle. I can recycle 2 of your previous ones, Kishan and Captain Commando. Okay, I will double check. Kishan might be at a base that doesn't see any action, so I don't mind preserving those. But I'll double check. Hey, Lord Protector, thanks for the cheer. Still working your way through the YouTube videos? Well, it's a lot of stuff there, that's for sure. Thanks for the cheer, I appreciate that. How about this? Let's see. You do have a stun rod. Nah, I'd better not risk leaving one of these. Come on down. That's where we're trying to get anyway. Somewhere down. Alright, Lord T-Rat will come down here, though. you have psi sight. We can see if there's any aliens around. Alright, Tuttle Rabbit. I don't think there's going to be much out that way. Let's see if we can get you over this way. Yes, we can. You do enjoy changing paradox files to make interesting situations. As in the paradox games like Crusader Kings 2? Nothing in there. Alright. With Randall. It's like the only stairs that we've found going down so far. Make the Pope married to the anti-Pope. I had a bug one time. It's on my Steam page where there were two popes because it didn't properly clear one that died. He had the little skull, but if you click on there were two pope papacy coat of arms on the map. It was hilarious. It was great. Pew pew. It did eventually clear itself, but it was hilarious. No stairs down. That's nothing. Oh, hi. How's it going? Pew pew. And Lord T-Rat. You can hide in here. Oh! Hi. I suppose I should do something about you. Let's see what he is. Paradox games can lead to interesting things. You remember when you played CK1 and accidentally got into a situation where your monarch and his heir both got married to the same woman? Alright, that is just a soldier. Don't mind me. Alright, did someone just walk by me? Ow! Oh, my back. Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain, the pain. Alright, peek up here. Nope, nothing. There are not many stairs going down. Weird. Any other ways around here? No. Oh, and actually, one other funny thing that I had was I was playing a Jewish character, and I got the Child of Satan event, and then you get the 3 women who are pagans that show up in your court, and one of them had a really high learning, and I made her my court rabbi. But because she was a woman, and you can't have a woman rabbi in Crusader Kings 2, at least at that point, she just had a white square. Because it didn't have proper clothing for her. That was hilarious. Okay, there are stairs there. Good. I also just was really amused that I could set one of these pagans as my court rabbi. So you need 31 to shoot. That's good. Alright. With Riandel. Come down here. Ah, you're not going to be able to shoot. What other glitchy hoo-ha can happen in CK2? Oh, quite a bit. Nope, got another stairs down. That's good. Uh-oh. I think there might be another one of those around here somewhere. Okay. Kira, you're not going to be able to shoot, so... Oh, hi. He's got a knife. That is a leader. I don't need a leader. I think I need a medic. Dang it. Alright. Punch out. Alright, temptation is to try out this plasma blade on him. When in doubt, bop. Horse Dynasty in CK2 is amusing. Yeah, that can be amusing. I haven't really tried for that, though. So they had horses and they had cats, and I'd never actually seen the cats. I mean, they had bears. But then they added in animal kingdoms for the Shattered World thing as a joke. As a hidden joke thing. Alright, we have more stairs here. Alright, there's some fire there. Let's wait for you to come around then. So we can get some pews. Mr. Mazeman, come over here. Kid of Burden, you should probably come over here. Dracophile, fired. It's terrible. Are you trying to give Big Mac a run for his money? Here's a thought. Compare punch damage to plasma dagger damage. You're curious which is higher at this point. Let's see. So, one thing that... Where was that? To keep in mind, though, is that punching does stun damage. 188 to 1 and versus 128. Ow. Rude. Rude. Alright, Mad Martin is slightly injured. 1 fatal wound. Pew pew. And it is bleeding. Alright, we almost certainly have another silicoid. Yep. It is dead. Well, hey, we got some goodies. No, we're not blowing those up, well, bunny. Hittites page 2020? Do you just mean page 20, Kukri? Let's see, do we have anyone who can get some healing on you? Not sure. Oh, hey. He got up. Hey, sir, guess what? Aw, he's only bleeding? Dang it. Alright, well, we'll wait. Pew pew. Very nice. So, yeah, Mad Martin is going to bleed for a little bit. I can't get anyone else down there. Tattle Rabbit, you go back there. As I say, if it bleeds, it leads. It's okay, you need a good bloodletting. Am I torturing that poor alien? Is it really torture? Is it really torture? It's such a harsh word. It's really more of an enhanced training technique. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. Yes, Ald, you are guilty of torture. Ah, you wound me. You wound me. These accusations. I cannot stand. The aliens tortured us, and now we shall return the favor. Don't tempt you to wound me. I kind of feel like you do that anyway, Lil Bunny. I don't think you need much temptation for that. It's not exactly the last temptation of Lil Bunny in this situation. Where the heck did you just go? Right, it's because people are blocking the way, weren't they? Yeah. Okay, well. Oh well. And for some reason you seem to enjoy it. Well then don't give the game away. That's not right. Where do we want to go? I guess over here. Alright, come over here. No, no, Dracophile, I just want my viewers to be entertained, and if that means that I have to sacrifice my dignity for that, I am willing to do so. It is my sacrifice for your entertainment. You're gonna work on a project? Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good to me. This is making me nervous. Alright, let's get this Hamfra history read here. Alright, let's see. Bows and arrows. The principal weapon of the Hittite chariot contingent was the bow and arrow. There may also have been contingents of archers in the Hittite infantry, though we have no proof of this. The bow was made of a composite of wood and horn glued together, which gave it much strength and flexibility. The arrow shafts were of wood or reed, and to those bronze arrowheads, often barbed, were attached by a tang. Quivers, probably of leather, held 20 or 30 arrows. Large quantities of these missiles were no doubt manufactured along with other weapons for the Hittite army in government-operated armament factories, and stockpiled in the baggage train that accompanied the army on the march, ready for rapid distribution to the troops as they prepared for battle. Yet a major conflict could rapidly exhaust the stockpile, and it may have been common practice for supplies to be replenished by subject states in or near the regions where the army was camping. There's also a couple pictures here. A horseman with a round shield from Tel Halaf in northeastern Syria, dating to the 10th century BC, now in the British Museum. And a 10th century BC relief from the Neo-Hittite city of Carchemish on the Euphrates River. The axe is being wielded by the storm god Teshub. There are very different styles in both of the artworks. The Neo-Hittite thing is much more Mesopotamian, whereas the horseman from the 10th century is not so much. I have dignity. I have plenty of dignity. Chthonite engineer has panicked. No, no, come back here. Stop running. I just need to murder you. Alright. Alright, there we go. No more bloodletting from Mad Martin. On the other hand, I could do a little bit of healing here. 12 fatal wounds! Holy cow, and it's still alive. I suspect it'll be dead next round. Oh, hi. Oh, hi! Shoot. I should have brought a sidearm. A spoonful of plasma helps the alien fall down, the alien fall down. Nothing there. Alright, let's start reserving some time units as well. Mr. Mazeman, you come up here. There we go. Mad Martin, you can stay there. Okay, Echo Bravo, you actually come up this way. Who's on first? Come up this way as well. Title Rabbit. You need to come down here. And run out of energy soon, of course. Kira's good. What is their Psi-rat? Psi-site? 3. Okay, so... I will be able to see if there's anyone who comes down here, but... that's about it. Oh, we could go through there. Okay. You do want to talk about that other movie? What other movie? Do I need a navigator? I think I do need a navigator. Nope. Silicoid has died. Alright, we got 2 of you. You are a soldier. You are a navigator. Alright, I think I want to take the navigator. Pew pew! Oh, I don't think we're getting a corpse out of that. Oh, that one. Yeah, alright. Go to sleep. Okay, stand there. Back to Dracomon. Let's check out this room. Batsko Screech is done. Whatever name is available. Actually, let's see. Mr. Mazeman. Come there. Who's on first? Run around here. Okay, nothing to do there. Title Rabbit, you can come up here. Let's see. Can I get you over... all the way over here somewhere? Alright, not seeing anyone through there. Agent Wavy. Ah, more stairs here. Okay, there might be some aliens over here then. Kid of Burden, can you get over here? Not enough energy. Kira. That's fine, whatever. Alright, Mad Martin. Take a peek in there. Alright, not a whole lot else going on. Looks like there's 2 leaders. It's an interesting room because no one can get into that. Hold off on you. Alright, up we go. Alright, where are you, bats? There you are. Mine probe. That is a leader. And that is a leader. What is up with that piece? That looks odd. Get dead. Also, there's brains and cubes. Alright, enemies killed 16, corpses recovered 13, live enemies captured 2, base control destroyed 1, 1 power source, 28 UFO navigation, 24 alien alloys, 25 alien gardens, and 50 Illyrium. 1,375 total points. Let's see, 1 melee for Jasmine, 2 accuracy for Magna Dracomon, 1 melee for Akira, and 1 melee for Mad Martin. Let's see, sell off one of those, sell off one of those, sell off one of those. 2 blaster launchers and all that. I got an Elenium Shard now. Okay, so I can research that. I really probably don't need all the navigation, but I guess I'll keep it. Alright, Soldier, and yeah, I do need both of those, so good. Transfer over to Atlantis. Transfer to Cahokia, these 2 guys. Actually, let's see. Just do that. That's fine. Alright, Warden of Southeast Asia, 3rd award for Jasmine, 1st award for Batsko Screech, and 1st award for Mad Martin. Solid, Batsko Screech, 6th award. Keystone, Lord T-Rat, 3rd award. Agent Wavy, 4th award. And Kid of Burden, 5th award. Battlescarred, Mad Martin, 4th award. Overwatcher, Mad Martin, 4th award. And Elite, Mad Martin, 6th award. Lots of awards for Mad Martin. Who are you bribing? Yeesh. Alright, research. Let's go with the Elenium Shard there. Which will really not be that long. What is Elenium? Is it shiny? It's the new thing that lets you make the AI units. Very large Snakeman battleship, alien flyby. Okay. need a Snake Man medic. I do not need a Snake Man commander. Alright, it's an alien flyby. How do we want to handle this? Red Dwarf, Waypoint, Nevermore, Red Dwarf. Okay. That is how we handle it. Once they're all together, then we can go after it. Alright, all I need is a medic, so it's not worth doing a a Snake Man battleship, I feel. UFO destroyed. Nice. Very, very nice. Oh, that was pretty wonderful. Now we have an ethereal small scout alien flyby. Another ethereal. I don't think these have any weapons, do they? UFO destroyed. Seems like a bad idea to send out an unarmed vessel so tiny with... Oh, alright. I need more missiles over here. With what really amounts to, just a flying target for us. And the most powerful, significant aliens in the enemy force. Okay. That took a lot of hits. How goes the invasion? It's going. It's going. Reptoid settlement located. Okay. A small reptoid settlement was located on the outskirts of their inhabited territory in Deep Shog. Our purpose is to take prisoners for questioning and collect samples of their technology. Okay, there's a lot of reptoids that we have not gotten yet, so... Oh yeah, alright. It doesn't seem like I need to take the Viper out for it, though. Meridian. Lil Bunny, Hunter of Wisdom, Elmandretta. Ariar is wounded for 27 days, so you are out. Let's bring Shadow Mousy along. Smash and grab everything. That's it's gonna be the plan. That's gonna be the hope. Nope. Okay, so I do need to take the Viper. We can only take 7 people. Alright, Ald. Elmandretta, Dracophile. Omnisha Plasma. Zakad. Roger C for Wilco. And Abcody. I'm gonna have to sit this one out, Lil Bunny, because you are a little too splody happy. I need to transfer some stuff around to, these things. Alright. F9. Malware offload out. There we go. Kill the reptoids, they are raising the rent prices even further. I will note that this fringe settlement is somewhere beneath, like, Hereford or something like that. Not enough avalanche missiles. That's fine. Alright. We have arrived at a small reptoid settlement located on the outskirts of their inhabited territory in Deep Shog. Our purpose is to take prisoners for questioning and collect samples of their technology. Okay, does everyone have stun stuff? Yeah, looks like we're pretty good on... Well, Dracophile does not. Well, you got your fists. Elmadretta does not as either, but again, she has her fists. Well, that is an interesting ship design. How do I get out of it? No, like seriously, how do I get out? So I can go out the back? How do you tell that there's a friggin' exit back here? Doesn't even look like one. You don't leave. No. Alright, let's take a quick look at the map. Okay. So you're saying that I can check out any time I would like, but I can never leave. That's what you're telling me. Okay, and we can't even get past that point. That's lovely. You know what? I think we'll pull this out. Stay a while and listen. This is terrible starting positions inside this craft, too. Just absolutely terrible. Like, if this is the only door out, why is everyone not starting in here? Oh, see, I actually don't like Diablo at all. I've just watched a couple Let's Plays, so, you know, and people who've played them a few times, shall we say. That's a few doors. What you doing with that floating crystal? Probably manipulating it, fondling it, lovingly. Alright, we got a Reptoid. Hey, you guys have Gauss pistols. That's actually kind of worrying. Oh, actually, let's see. You take 80% from choke. Okay, so that's not going to be worthwhile. Good to know. It looks like a spa. Yeah, I mean, it might be, but it might also be something really awful. You might not want to be in there at all. Hey, I'm not the one who took it there. Someone else did. Don't look at me. Okay, nothing there. That is the edge of the map. Cody. Let's go with that. And Roger C for Wilco. Go with that. I said don't look at me. How rude of you to do exactly what I say not to do. Yeesh. Don't make me say don't jump off a bridge. Oh, hey, friends. Ooh, I'm curious what that is. Oh. Yeah, no, something tells me that's not a Reptoid. I don't know what it is that's giving me that, that clue. But I don't think that's a Reptoid. Also have a sword. Poke. A Reptoid agent. Run, 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 run. Ow! Okay, well, it didn't actually hurt. Alright, you know what? We should probably handle the turret there. That looks like it's been taken from something else, for sure. Hey, Dracophile or anyone else, Ariaro, do you guys know if I can take this alive in any way? Also, howdy, Gleaser. How's it going? Is this where we find out we accidentally raided the council? No, this is our very first Reptoid mission. Very, very first. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's from another game. Reptoid Agent, Dragon Dagger. Yeah, it is something new on the menu. You've never stunned it, always destroyed it. Okay. I will, for now, assume that we cannot stun it. Poop. It's kind of sturdy, apparently. That turret looks a bit like a tank in Red Alert or something. So we're going to get some alien entertainment here. Wonder if you can get in there. That just leads up there. Let's just hide over here for now. Good luck destroying it? That's a worrying comment. Let's see, I am going to need to kill something so that I get a corpse. Hey, it's on fire now. Kaboom! Okay. So that's that so far. Probably not wise to run up there. Excuse me, sir. Go to sleep. Yeah, these are all agents. Anyone know if there's anything else that we can get out of this other than agents? I got one over there. I neglected to bring a mind probe in anyone's inventory, unfortunately. You think they're all agents, but don't quote you on that. Too late! Just did! Alright, well, if they're all agents, then we can probably swap over to guns. Nice try, sir. Hey, don't look at me. Told you not to. Don't be rude. %. How about you get over here, then? Alright, we have a way in there. Let's do that. You like the flowers? Please bring some back to base. Oh, I love it. I love it. Zakad got heavily injured, though. Jeez. By what? Who shot at you? Alright, unleash hot plasma. You do have some. Alright. Let's go heal up Zakad. He'll be happy to know that he'll be back in medbay, though. Killed by friendly fire. I know, it's great. I love it. You are bleeding. Alright, go ahead and put that away. Run, 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 run. You dink. How dare you? Nope, no corpse there. Alright, I guess we'll do an aim shot on you. That just killed him. Pew pew! He's down and bleeding. Alright, Roger C for Wilco. Let's go ahead and pull out this stuff. Unleash shot plasma, put that away. Can we hit you? Not quite. Pretty close, though. Pretty close. Hey, I never have friendly fire. Ow! Alright, up, Cody. Run over here. I need some healing. I guess I'm gonna be out for a little while now. Jeez. Alright, Almondretta, come up here. Alright, let's go with a named shot. And miss multiple times. Ah, phooey. Alright. Reptoid agent has gone berserk. And it seems like that's the only one left. Yep. Alright, enemies killed 8, corpses recovered 8, live enemies captured 3, 13 UFO navigation, 16 alien food, 3 alien reproduction, 7 alien entertainment, 4 examination rooms, 1 alien alloys, and 305 teramite. 686 total points. No stat gains. So we got some dragon daggers. I really do not need the Gauss pistols or the Gauss rifles. Message from Magma, Teramite. Ooh, okay. Reptoid corpses. Oh, I have actually researched one, apparently. So I don't need them. Wrecked Dragon Fire Turret. Reptoid Agent. Okay, we didn't actually need that many. Alright, transfer to Atlantis first. 2 of those. Most of that. All of that. All of that. Alright, let's see. Forbidden City. You get the agent. And Cahokia, you can get the turret. Actually, no. No, it's fine. Warden of Europe, Zakad, 2nd Award. Elmandretta, 5th Award. Death Dealer, Roger C. 4 Wilco, 6th Award. Alright, that is almost done. Zombie Hive located. Well, I'm not doing that. That's just 20 points, whatever. I also have Reptoid Society and Reptoid Ship Blueprints now. Okay, all that stuff is arriving at Atlantis. Depth Dwellers are coming! Depth Apocalypse! Yay. Alright, Cahokia. Equip Craft. Cave Carrot. Yeah, you're good. Alright, Depth Apocalypse. You're researching that. Avalanche missiles. Got a floater flyby. It's gonna be a night mission, maybe? Maybe not. UFO destroyed. Okay. A horde of heavily armored depth dwellers is approaching a population area accompanied by flying instruments of destruction. Well, we are appropriately equipped there. Make sure everyone has cutting weapons. Do I have any, No, I don't have any shrapnel grenades to give you, Calinus. Actually, one thing that we do need to do is make sure that we have a lot of these grenades. Because those will work very well. Alright, there we go. Okay. We are in the corner. And we have a biodrone there already. You guys are facing me. Got a lobsterman with a pretty nasty weapon there. Okay, well, that did some injuries to some of the people. That's not ideal. So I'm going to need to go out and do some saving of your life. Froxus, first of all. Shoot. It's not ideal. It's really not ideal. Okay, both of those guys are locked down. Let's go ahead and get you back into the craft. Average Joe does not have one. Can you get out to her? You can. This will be dangerous. Stop it. Stop it. This is a really bad idea. It's a really bad idea that I'm doing. And then he gets injured. There you go. You're alive. Okay, let's see. So you're locked down, you're locked down. That's a miss. That's a miss. Alright, you know what? I think that I want a new starting position. I think I want a new starting position. That's, a little iffy. Alright, first of all, let's get a few more knockout grenades on people. You've got a good number. Fresh meat. Should take a couple more. Looking for people who don't have any at all, who can carry them. No, okay. There we go. You can have a few. There we go. Okay, where are we? We are not in the... We're close to the corner, which is good. So we got you down there. Don't actually see anyone over there. You're facing in a good direction for me. Nice try. Okay, nothing else out there. Alright, we have a very big building here. Let's go ahead and move you there. Need to get all the way down there to get into this building. Froxus, go ahead and put away the sword. Steel and mortar. You can see all the way down there, but we don't see any enemies. I'm not sure if this counts as nighttime or not. Where are we? Draws a big yellow arrow. We are here. Ninja Zombie, you can come in here. Baron. See, I can't get in there. Kneel before Zod, you come down here. Rufert. There is a way back here, so 007, take a peek down that way. Pac-Man Red. And Kalinus. Okay, well, let's see what happens. The dreaded folding chairs. I know, they're terrible. They're monsters. Yeah, there's quite a few guys in that building. Go cop! Go cop! This place feels oppressive. Also, oof, Roofer took a nasty hit there. Linus. You do have a medkit. Good. Oh, hi. How are you? That's a lot of hits. That was a lot of hits. Ow! Alright, let's not do that. That didn't work out as well as I had hoped. Alright, that also didn't work out as well as I had hoped. Oh, that's great. Okay, so, little problem there with the whole, reaction fire thing. Lots of civilians dying, as per standard. Cop just leaps out the building. Alright, Long Mace has been injured. And Fresh Meat has been pretty heavily injured. Alright, kneel before Zod. Yeah, 60, you could use some. Go ahead and heal up. Let's see, Roofert, you could use some, but you don't have a medkit. Alright, Linus. Alright, let's see what we can do down there. Alright, you're bleeding and on fire, so there is that. These guys are not taking any of my crap at all. Don't shoot the stairs, please. Okay. Man, these guys are nasty. Close that door, please. How much damage do you take from, like, chemical? 60% from chemical. Alright. Yeah, I think we just need to focus on knocking you guys out then. Alright, so there was something over there that was getting shot at. Over there. And not seeing anything. Can't reload. Get behind there. Well, those all appear to have been misses. It's wonderful. Yeah, sir, that does not look like that's going to go well for you. Just saying. Alright, Kalinas, go ahead and put that away. Alright, let's see how this goes. You're down. Well, civilian's dead. More civilians dying. Lots more civilians dying. Ow. Yes, wise move, cop. Very wise move. Alright, Farron is heavily injured. And Average Joe, oof. Well, It's fantastic. Jeez. Alright. He's not even bleeding. I take, like, no damage from anything. Alright, well, you need some healing. And then you need to move away. You are okay, but... There we go. Got another one in here. Okay. All three of you are locked down, so that's good. Not that. Do that. Okay. Pac-Man Red, you do have a few. Chuck that over there. Alright, you gotta just stay there, basically. Long mace. Present for you. That's the one that's still bleeding and on fire, so I feel good about that one. Alright, what else do we have? Someone is still injured. Who is still injured? Farron. Seal and Mortar does have a med kit, so let's go ahead and take care of those wounds. Go ahead and reload a rocket. Alright, nothing up that way. Let's see. Kalinus. You should probably come over here and get in here. Because we probably need to go up to one of those upper levels. Alright, let's see what happens. You're down. You're down. You're down. Oh. Not ideal. More civilians dying. Yes. As we should probably... You better not have picked up a gun. Alright, Ninja Zombie continuing on without taking damage. Very nice. Chop you up. That guy's still bleeding and on fire. Alright, where do you have the worst armor? Rear. There we go. You did not pick up a weapon, so there's that, at least. Alright, Clinus, do you... Yes, you do. Good. There we go. Okay, so we see you. I need to do something about that. Froxus, you do have one. There we go. Average Joe should probably not get involved there. Froxus, come around and up the stairs, please. Not seeing anything else. Okay, and nothing else there. Alright, we got some stairs over here. Let's check them out. And over here, I don't want to be in front of the window, though, if I can help it. Put away the knives. Alright, both of you guys are locked down, so that's good. Alright, we got one of you over here. There we go. Minister of Information, you're fine. Strafonio. If someone is bleeding and on fire, isn't that better for him because the bleeding might stop the fire? No, I don't think it works that way. Pretty sure it does not work that way. Alright, you're locked down, you're locked down, you're locked down, you're locked down. Alright. Fire plus bleeding equals dead unit in a turn or two. Well, it depends a lot on how many fatal wounds, how resistant they are to incendiary, and how much health they have. But yeah, it is generally going to be not a good time for them. Generally. Some have survived. And death for any human. Quite possibly. You're out. You are out. You are out. You are out. Alright, we do see that one up there. Sir? Seriously, sir? Try to save some of these civilians. Lord T-Rex, that might be just a problem with your dictionary. There should be a way to eliminate some of those. Howdy, Wex. How's it going? Alright, so, there is this guy up here. I probably don't mind if I blow some stuff up. I'm not actually sure who sees him. What do you take damage from? 140 from plasma. Dang it. Alright, Farron. Dang it. Alright, dangerous shot to make here. No line of fire. Yeah, okay, not a great shot there. Alright, well, you see it. You take full damage from kinetic, so that's gonna be okay. If we hit... If we hit... Minister of Information. Oh, great. Got more of you guys. Alright, come down here. Okay. Nope. No hits. I don't think Expatriate has any real chance to hit here. Froxus, you might be able to do something. Except we have found something else. Alright. Rupert. I don't really see anything else to shoot there, so... Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. There may just be the 3 enemies left. Can the drone take out the drone? Probably not, given the low damage from the drone weapon. Okay. So, let's see. Oh my. Well, we've just seen another one. So I think someone shot at you. Oh, and wow, there's a lot of guys in this one. Okay. Didn't get the cop. Alright, so Kalinus, you have 2 fatal wounds now. 007. Go do a little bit of healing there. Someone picked up the wrench. Oh, you did. You're not going to be able to get that one. Alright, let's see. Cop is there. Put the cop to sleep, please. Hmm. That's not ideal. Yeah, he knocked that one out. There we go. Alright, let's see. There was a guy over here. There he is. You do have some... Nope, I goofed that up. No, I don't see anything over here. I think it is mostly this building. Do I have anyone else that I can get up here or something? Alright, let's run up here. So I'm pretty sure there was one on the stairs here. I think it's gone upstairs here now. So let's run through here for the moment. Same thing with fresh meat. Better stun the population till it's over. Yeah, it's kind of my my plan. All right, we'll go ahead and stun you in a bit. You should come down here just to be on the safe-ish side. Baron, you come in here. I do kind of hate these missions. I really do. Not enough energy. That's lovely. Nothing's on the roof, so that's good. There's only a partial roof left. That's also good. Let's see. Well, you better get that out. Okay. How easily do lobsters wake up? They're usually out for the mission once you knock them out. Well. I think it was a sonic pulsar. Well, that was painful, but we're alive. I think he damaged himself. At least I assume so. Oh, hi. Alright, let's see if that's the last one. I thought there was another one, but maybe not. Well, that was it. Alright. Woof. Woof. Enemies killed 7, 142 points. Corpses recovered 6, 39 points. Live enemies captured 15, 150 points. Civilians killed by enemies 8, minus 253 points. Civilians saved 6, 210 points. Total 288 points. Yes, finally, indeed. Ugh. Let's see, Rufert, 3 throwing. Pac-Man Red, 1 throwing. Kalinus, 10 bravery. Kneel before Zod, 1 throwing. Minister of Information, 1 stamina, 2 reactions, 1 accuracy. Ninja Zombie, 3 throwing, 2 melee. Long Mace, 1 throwing. Average Joe, 2 reactions, 3 accuracy, 1 throwing. Fresh Meat, 1 reaction, 2 accuracy, 1 sanity. And Froxus, 1 melee. Yeah, I'm getting tired of those missions, that's for sure. Don't need you guys for anything at all. Oops. There's still quite a few lobstermen that I haven't seen, so there should be some more lobstermen missions. Alright, transfer over to Atlantis. There we go. Correctional Officer, Froxus, 2nd Award. Solid, Seal and Mortar, 6th Award. Kalinus, 8th Award. Keystone, Rufert, 6th Award. Patient, Farron, 4th Award. Long Mace, 6th Award. Average Joe, 2nd Award. Fresh Meat, 4th Award. And Battlescarred Average Joe, a 2nd Award. That was a mission that has left a lot of people, injured. Holy cow. Alright, 3 days for Minister of Information, 7 days for Kalinus, 13 days for Froxus, 21 days for Average Joe, 25 days for Farron, 26 days for Fresh Meat, and 32 days for Long Mace. That was a lot. That was kind of awful. I mean, I guess to a certain extent that's what happens when when we send out not the A-team. Research completed on Destroy Tassoth Factory. Commander, we have successfully implanted the viral data in the Tassoth Factory and caused its violent shutdown. Oh, you should have seen the fireworks. Well, why didn't you film it for me? We have dealt the undersea aliens from Teleth a critical blow. After the destruction of the Tassoth Factory, they seemingly withdrew their forces to the depths and ceased all surface activities. It appears we won't see them anytime soon. While I have no doubts they will return, I think we can leave this problem to our grandchildren. Now, let's party! We can now research into the depths. Alright, well, let's see. That's pretty easy, so let's put 10 people onto that. Terramite is difficult. Erect turret is a little bit difficult. That is very easy. Reptoid Society is pretty easy. Reptoid Ship Blueprints is pretty easy. Let's get the Terramite research then. Research completed on the Elenium Shard. Okay, that didn't really do us anything. Reptoid Agent. It's probably not going to do us anything either. Land surveys at Forbidden City, because why not? Let's put everyone onto it. See if it fills up my inventory. Got a medium scout. Let's go pew pew. Fighter, Muton Flyby. You're refueling, that's not a big deal. Are they not going to do Depth Apocalypse anymore? I hope that is the case. That's my hope too. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Alright, a little bit of damage. Right, Mutons. This is a terrible, terrible weapon for Mutons. Not much better. I don't have a sword. Wow, precision plasma on one of these. Yeah, you went out. There we go. There we go. 2 live enemies captured, 3 UFO navigation, 16 alien alloys, 1 melee on Lassie. Muton Navigator, I do not need, so sell them off. Warden of Europe, Lassie, first award. Stuff arriving. Storage space exceeded at Ayers Rock. Alright, I got a lot of aquaplastics, so let's go ahead and sell off a lot of these. I think it's the alien alloys that we're making that's taking me over. 4 Bardishes, 5 Boomer Organs, a Bullfrog Corpse, 3 Chupacabra Corpses, 2 Corpses, some Simple Explosives Crates, Fenrir Wolf Corpse, Giant Beetle Corpse, Giant Rat Corpses, Giant Spider Corpses, Illegal Requisition Files, Mega Scorpion Corpses, Mongorn Corpses, Energetic Blood Plasma, Shadow Bat Corpses, Vampire Knight Corpses, Ramshackle Weapon Boxes, Werecat and Werewolf Corpses, Zombie Boomer Corpses, Just a lot of corpses. Unfortunately. Not that many interesting things in those. Is there either a very large freezer or a very smelly room? Well, we just put it all in the mess hall. Grenades, incendiary grenades, and smoke grenades. And a Desert Eagle, a double-barreled shotgun, buckshot ammo, a Glock, and PPSH. Alright, some stuff at Atlantis. Research completed into the depths. Commander, I must protest. Teleth is gone, dead and buried as far as we can be concerned. Without the Tassoth factory, they're crippled. Following them into the abyss will only open up a new front in a terrain we are utterly unsuited for. But if you really must pursue them, then I shall begin working on a solution. Yeah, you darn tootin' you better. We can now research a deep-sea operations. Let's go ahead and get them onto the Reptoid Society. Training finished at Cahokia for Dr. Entropy. Vala can get back into training. There's some avalanche missiles. We've got a Teleth surveyor, and yet they said that they were done. They were discontinuing all surface stuff. Seems not. Huh. Do not see our friendly neighborhood USO. Oh, there it is. Also, hi. Please don't shoot at me. Oh, wow. You know what? Hold on a second. Let's use that knowledge. Hello? Alright, aim shot. No line of fire. Pew pew. Dang it. There we go. Let's hide there. Nice try, buddy. Alright, 3 enemies killed, 3 corpses recovered, 1 alien entertainment, 1 ion beam acceleration, and 11 aquaplastics. Mubot got no stats. We got Deep 1 hatchet, sonic pistols, and I think we can sell off. We got a Zerbite container. Okay, transfer to Atlantis. All the sonic pistol stuff. And everything else. Zerbite container. Let's actually transfer to Ayers Rock. Elite Mubot, 6th Ward. Yes, do something about the Teleth problem. Don't leave it to the future generations, Boomer. There's a Zerbite container. Alien alloys complete. Let's actually get that Zerbite container opened up. I probably don't need to put everyone onto it. And then personal armor. Power suits. Actually, I'm not sure how many I need. I have 5, so I need 5 more. And let's also make some flying suits. I haven't made any of these yet. We'll make 2. I haven't made any aquaplastic suits either. I don't know whether that would be worthwhile at this point. Good enough. Flying rat suits. If only. UAC Weapon Lab, found in Bombay. We have located a UAC research and development site where their experimental weapons are manufactured. We should arrest and interrogate the personnel. Alright. Mad Martin is wounded for 3 more days. So, let's get Poopinella on board. Equipment-wise, don't care about those, don't care about those. I'll sell them off manually eventually. Let's see. Plasmas. Are there more plasmas I could bring along? I could, but that's fine. What about lasers? No, we got all that stuff. Alright. You do wonder how deep I am into the UAC side of things. Not very, because they added all that stuff after... fairly well after I got started, so... research completed on Reptoid ship blueprints. Even though we captured a Viper, we have no options to build ships capable of moving underground. We simply do not understand how the phase drive works, and we cannot reproduce Terramite. This is a serious problem if we are to wage a war against Reptoids, however limited. In order to make progress in this department, we must analyze Reptoid industrial machinery and interrogate a Reptoid specialist. Unfortunately, we have no access to either, since Reptoids guard their secrets closely. Perhaps we should contact our friend Scorpion King. He is a resourceful fellow. Contact the Rock? Go ahead and get onto the Dragon Dagger. Research completed into the Katanite Soldier. And let's see, deep sea operations are pretty quick. It affects game progression. Sure, let's get 15 people onto that. And then the Navigator, everyone else. Research completed on the Reptoid Agent. Just wrapped that up, and nothing else. Okay, that's fine. Alright, this will probably be a last mission of the stream. And in we go, UAC Weapons Lab. Alright, so we're going to want to try and take some of these people alive. Poopinel, you do have a shrapnel rocket. Let's get more shrapnel rockets. I like it. Boot blacking, I like it very much. Agent Wavy. Let's go with heavy plasma. Couple grenades as well. And an Elerium explosive. Jasmine is good. Mr. Mazeman is good. I should have put more medkits on board. Oh well. I think we needed some more. I do need to have someone with a photonic spear. We'll look around in a second. Who's on first? Let's go with the plasma rifle. Okay, Bravo's good. Kid of Burden's good. Although you could probably take a stun rod if we have one, which we do not. So I could probably use some more of those on... Let's capture people alive. Loads Tritanium rocket. Yeah, I don't see any anything wrong with this. It's perfectly reasonable. With Rehandle, you do not need that. Yeah, I definitely need a lot more medkits. Okay, so, damage, 338, 238, 346, 346, 342, 344, 348, 350, 346, 340, 354, 234, 348, 354, Alright, who's on first? 350, that's not too bad. Go ahead and take the spear. Alright, I see a UAC sign over there, so that's probably where we want to go. Agent Wavy. Kick open the door. What do we got? A UAC military. Oh, I think they updated the shotgun sprite. And I think that those are UAC boxes. That's fine, you can Overwatch down that way. United Aerospace Corporation, I believe. It's from Doom. I know that much. If you blow up the boxes, will they make secondary explosions? The UAC boxes? No. You just won't get their stuff. They're precious, precious loots, which I don't really need at this point, because I've mostly moved beyond the UAC stuff. Yes, they are the it is the UAC from Doom. Close the door. Walk carefully away. Do we have Black Mesa and Umbrella Corp? No. Not as far as I know, at least. Yeah, it would not surprise me if we get something related to Doom, considering that we have already seen imps. Doom guy is a muton. Let's see. Bats go Screech, you stay here. Whatever name is available. I should actually get you up here. And who's on first? Come around here. Echo Bravo, you can come over here and get ready to go in with the rest of the squad. Ah, interesting building. Alright, got a UAC military guy there. Lord T-Rat, you can get ready to go in there as well. Alright, Bats go Screech. Let's see what their stats are. 59 time units, 75 energy, 45 health, 80 bravery, 100 morale, 60 reactions, 72 firing accuracy, 60 throwing accuracy, 64 melee accuracy, 47 strength, 40 sanity, 59 psionic strength, 22 front armor, 10 left and right, 15 rear, and 12 under. So again, not going to be too worried about the what they throw at us. Said not particularly fond of getting set on fire. Take that, jerk. Alright, Agent Wavy did get wounded a little bit from the fire. UAC military. UAC military. Alright, people. That's what you get. do. Do. Dang. Sturdy jerk. I love how we got the fire inside as well. Back from another meeting that could have been solved via a few emails. Yeah, it's pretty common. See, you see a disturbing lack of fire and explosions here, and you got back just in time for one. See, I saved it for you, Mad Martin. You should appreciate me. Is there something on the ground there? There is. Oh, there's weapons on the, on these things. Like, there's a pistol, there's a shotgun. It's just a wrench. Up the stairs. What do we got? Alright, we got a UAC guy here with a SMG. I think they changed the icon for that as well. Echo Bravo, you come take a look down this way. Boy, it got a little hot in here all of a sudden. I'm not sure why. I don't know what happened. Ow, my butt. There's also a guy there. Wonder if we're going to get anyone more interesting than what we've seen already. With Randall, go ahead and check in here. Nope. No one interesting there. Unlimited AuldDragon channels. Ah, if only. Oh, hello! We got a UAC scientist guy here. Excuse me, sir. I need you to, Good. Seriously unable to throw there, huh? Poke. UAC engineer. Alright, so, new guy. Very nice. I have a better way to get up to some of these places than that. Yeah, there is a guy there, but luckily they can't see into this area. Amusingly enough. Alrighty. Too bad you have to leave soon. Well, I'm not going to be streaming that much longer anyway. You dink. No, don't shoot the scientist. You fools. Wow, he dropped down. Okay, got him. Don't destroy the, thank you. Alright, you are not the one that shot a rocket. I do kind of appreciate that they shot a rocket, though. You are not the one that shot a rocket either. Excuse me, sir. Please don't. Alright, I need someone... Well, those stairs are, toast. Typical, no one respects the scientists anymore. Hey, Fireball, how's it going? Excuse me. Thank you. Now, I'm pretty sure there was another scientist somewhere. Kind of feel like you came in here. Okay, don't need to do anything with you at the moment. Let's see, can we hit you? Dang it. Alright, when in doubt. Pew pew. You're not going to be able to move from that point, but it's fine. Alright, you have a chain gun. That is unacceptable, sir. I need you to burn in hell. I mean, this is, you know, UAC and all. Alright, that's fine. Not enough time units for you. What is that blue thing shooting? A water bottle? What, this, my drone? It's a laser. Hi, sir. Your handheld weapon thing. I mean, that's the alien drone weapon there. Handheld blue thing. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I guess you can come this way. That's what you meant? Ah, no worries. No need to apologize. Okay, so I can't do a whole lot about you right now. Do we have another way up anywhere over here? Does not look like it. So we have this one. Come around there. Lord T-Rat, you're fine. Poopinell, you can reload. Agent Wavy. Alright, let's see what the stats are on the engineers. Morale is terrible. 45-ish time units. 48-ish energy. This one has been injured slightly. No fatal wounds, though. 70 bravery, 22 reactions, 26 firing accuracy, 26 throwing accuracy, 20 melee accuracy, 31 strength, 50 current sanity, 48 psionic strength, and 5 armor across the board. Let's see, were you injured at all? No, so 22, 28, 28, 21, 31. Let's go ahead and save it. Go to sleep. Alright, enemies killed 13, live enemies captured 3, enemies surrendered 1, 262 points. Noticeable rating. Agent Wavy, 2 stamina, 3 reactions, 1 accuracy, and 2 sanity. Jasmine, 1 melee. Batsko Screech, 1 sanity. Kid of Burden, 1 throwing, 1 sanity. Kira, 1 melee. Lithriandel, 2 stamina, 2 hit points, and 1 sanity. So we got 1 UAC stapler box. No staplers, just 1 box. 5 pistols, 3 SMGs, 3 rifles, 5 shotguns, 1 chain gun, 2 rocket launchers, 10 grenades, 1 UAC heavy nail gun with no ammo, 17 wads of cash, 8 UAC weapon boxes, 1 UAC military that we do not need, and 3 engineers. We can get the UAC conspiracy. Alright, so we only need 1 of those. Alright, Warden of Central Asia, Mr. Mazeman, first award. Solid, Agent Wavy, 5th award. Lithriandel, 4th award. Keystone, Mr. Mazeman, 6th award. Ice Cold Killer, Agent Wavy, 1st award. Battlescarred, Agent Wavy, 1st award. Overwatcher, Lithriandel, 1st award. Master of the Turbo Laser Carbine, Jasmine, 2nd award. Alright, UAC Engineer. Manufacturer. Eight UAC weapon boxes. Alright, 15 pistols, 2 rifles, 6 shotguns, and 3 SMGs. It's quite a bit. A lot of pistols. Cool, an empty box, my favorite. Alright, what do we want to make here? Alright, let's make a Tormentor. Need 1 alien electronics, 80 alien alloys, 1 navigation, 3 power sources. 3 power sources, holy cow. That's 4 days. 1 day for that hangar. A very large Advent battleship alien retaliation. Do they know where my base is? No, they don't. Alright. Research completed. Reptoid Society. Despite being an advanced civilization, reptoids do not have a clear chain of command, instead acting independently towards commonly accepted goals. Somehow this works for them thanks to their extremely static society as well as biological characteristics, like patients born of immortality and cold reasoning. Nevertheless, they disagree with one another quite often, which is something we may be able to exploit. We can now research the Scorpion King's offer. That's pretty quick. Actually, let's not do that yet. Get onto the... dragon dagger there. Research completed on the UAC engineer. These engineers are responsible for the cutting-edge technology developed by the UAC Corp. They are generally non-combatants and should not represent any significant threat to XCOM, but they know very well how to use weapons they helped design. 75% from chemical, 400 from choke, 10 from EMP, 0 from anti-E115. The UAC conspiracy. The UAC engineer doesn't know anything about the illegal UAC weaponry distribution, but says it's not exactly surprising, as there are many rumors of strange activities within UAC, which cannot be explained in terms of just business. The corporation has never been a paragon of transparency, but for the last few years, things went considerably more chaotic. Radical changes in the management, production lines being created and closed at an unprecedented rate, unfathomable work priorities, and a pervasive sense of conspiracy make some low-level employees question the company's true goals. It appears that while the UAC is a semi-secret organization by itself, there's a second layer of secrecy within it, maintained by the management or part thereof. Considering the recent discovery of their cooperation with the Cult of Apocalypse, as well as UAC's unique relationship with the Council, this warrants a high-intensity investigation from us. Can I scroll? No? They need to edit this. I don't think someone checked to see if this actually all showed up on the screen. Screenshot that? Alright, let's see. I mean, someone has probably put that up already, but... I had paint on the quick things. Let me just, get this saved somewhere. Nope, not that. There we go. Alright. Well, that didn't open up anything immediate. But we can get the Scorpion King's offer now. You posted it in bug fixes? Alright. Construction of hangar is complete at Machu Picchu. Alright, let's see how dangerous this would be with just one craft. Wow, one of them can destroy a very large. That's crazy. Alright, let's see if we can get the other research done. Floater sentry ship, alien flyby. A floater striker. Oof. That's a lot of damage there. Research completed on the Scorpion King's offer. The Scorpion leader agreed to help out with our problem. He promised to use his influence to find a trader reptoid engineer who would be willing to share his knowledge on shipbuilding. He also suggested that he knows a place where we can examine some old reptoid machinery, though no details have been given. In return, he asks for 10 toxigons and 40 toxigun flasks. He insists that it is simply necessary in order to procure the specialist. But of course this is unlikely. The sly bastard knows we have no alternative. He said he also had another favor to ask, and that he would let us know soon. Sounds like bad news to me. To prepare the shipment, manufacture gift for the Scorpion King, and then research it. We can now produce a gift for the Scorpion King. Alright. Atlantis, transfer over to Forbidden City. Chem weapons. guns. I do not have enough toxic guns, so I will have to make some more. But I can get some of those over. Have I hid this? I have probably hid this one. Alright, there's a canister gun. There it is. Alright, make 8 of them, 6 days. Alright. UFO destroyed. That was almost a sort. My kingdom for a sort. Well, so, I mean... Yeah, like, I kind of wish that they would use the same categories on the production as they do for the equipment. So you can just search for, like, you know, chemical weapons and stuff like that, but, oh well. Okay, we got an additional 4.2 million. Monthly rating, 29,010 points. Magnificent rating. Maintenance of 47 million, income of 87 million, balance of 770 million. The Council of Funding Nations is very pleased with your excellent progress. Keep up the good work. USA, Italy, Spain, South Africa, Mongolia, Portugal, Nigeria, Indonesia, Ireland, and Argentina are particularly happy with your progress in dealing with local alien incursion and have agreed to increase their funding. Russia has renounced the pact with alien forces and was allowed to return to the project. Lots of senior awards. And research completed on the Dragon Dagger. 50 cutting, 11 turn unit cost, 70% accuracy. This Terramite weapon contains highly sophisticated circuitry which interacts with the user's psi abilities. When used for combat by a capable individual, it causes deep, painful wounds. 0.1 strength plus 0.25 psionic strength plus 0.25 melee accuracy. 0.5 times psionic strength plus 0.5 times melee accuracy for accuracy as well. Interesting. Wrecked Dragon Fire Turret. Let's get onto that. Research completed on Terramite. This material is a subtype of tritanium, denser and heavier than the standard version. While it isn't as efficient against focused energy, it has phenomenal durability when stressed, pierced, or heated. It is an excellent insulator, but is not suitable for making circuitry. Now research message from Magma. Chthonite Navigator is done. Deep Sea Operations. That is super fast. Put 10 people onto that. And everyone else onto Deep Sea Operations. Chimpan Reeve training is finished at Forbidden City. Let's get Tufufer back in. And I think that is where we'll call it. Let's take a quick look at our funding. So, 318,000 more from the USA. Russia's back in at 2.534 million. 408,000 from Italy, 450 from Spain, 71,000 from South Africa. Another 2,000 from Mongolia, 2,000 from Portugal, 209,000 from Nigeria, 6,000 from Indonesia, 133,000 from Ireland, 68,000 for Argentina. It looks like they're at the max of 2.5 mil. Let's see. Yeah, there's a few that are still not at the max. I don't know why Mongolia and Portugal are so little on their increases, but... oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and get a save. take a quick look. We are at 87% progress on the tech tree viewer, so that's pretty cool. But I want to thank you guys for coming out, and we will be back on Monday with more of this. We'll be back on Saturday for Spelljammer, so do check those out. Noon on Saturday and 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday. See you then, everyone.